Ladies, gentlemen, everyone who's watching my video, it's time. It's finally time to read the official sequel to Sonic.exe. I've been putting this off for far too long, but now it's time. This story was written by the original author of Sonic.exe, and you all know how much of a wonderful person this man is. If you watched my overrated Creepypastas list, you know how much of a wonderful person this guy is. And, this story, let me just tell you, this story was created, to be taken seriously, okay? This is on the Trollpasta wiki, I know that. But, it was actually so bad that it's so bad that it's on the Trollpasta wiki, but believe me, it was meant to be taken seriously, okay? I've distanced myself from all videos about this story. Like, I know Mudahar did a video on this one about how it's really bad. I know Bad Creepypasta made a drinking game video about that, and that's like the only one that I haven't watched yet by them, because I put this off because I wanted to, go in completely blind and be, get all the shit in my face. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling, so let's just begin. But you all know the drill. I read creepypastas that I haven't read before, and I give you my thoughts and my constructive criticism, I guess. I don't know. Let's begin. Note, this is an official sequel to Sonic.exe. Fantastic. Now it feels so much more believable. It's been more than a year now ever since the quote-unquote Sonic.exe murders began to happen, and the police department still doesn't know who's doing it or why it's happening. The first murders looked as though the killer did a sloppy job at it, but over time, the killings, or at least some of the guys back at the station, thinks it's just killings, have gotten more elaborate. Bodies have been starting to look like the victims just dropped dead, or there were disappearances. One thing is certain: all the victims seem to each have a burned/destroyed computer with some data from a game called Sonic.exe. So there are numerous copies of Sonic.exe, apparently. What the fuck? Oh, fantastic first paragraph. Oh, guys, please help me. None of us have found any connections or clues that could help us learn why all of this is happening. Who are us? Well, no, that's not true. There was one cop who may have uncovered more about the murders than we did. The guy's name was Derek Green. Very original name there, not generic in the slightest. A really good detective, mainly because he was always teamed up with his sister Chelsea. They were assigned to investigate the Sonic.exe murders. I cannot fucking take that seriously. Sonic.exe murders? Is that what you name your case? Oh my fucking god. I should know because I was their boss at the time. They're both dead. Spoilers, goddammit! Sometimes I wonder if I should have helped him. I do know. Anyways, the boys have found Derek's I know you can spell dunno. I just said it for funsies, because, I don't care. Anyways, the boys have found Derek's diary when we investigated his apartment. He hasn't been in his home for weeks. The diary recorded all of what Derek found in his investigation. My god, did he write down a lot? Especially after the chief of police took him off the case, and a lot of what he wrote down seems to connect. There's two C's in connect for whatever reason. A lot and a lot. It's supposed to be spelled a lot, not like a single word like a lot. You stupid motherfucker. You learned this. I learned this when I was like fucking 10 years old. God damn it. 10, 11. Oh my god. About what's going on with these murders. At least I hope he was on to something. Here's what Derek wrote. 7:30 p.m. September 15th, 2011. Happy birthday to me. I got this diary as a gift from my sister Chelsea. Wow, a diary on like, how old are you? This will certainly come in handy when when we both do another investigation. Yeah, sure, cause they don't give you, this when you become a detective. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Name's Derek Green, we already know this. I'm a detective. Wow, I'm not really good at this. Hopefully I'll get better as I write in this. Anyways, I'll let you know if anything else happens. This is not how you write a diary. This is how you write like a blog or something. So why isn't this just a blog? 11:22 a.m. October 24th, 2011. Wow, pretty interesting way to start off a case on Halloween. It's not Halloween yet. Our boss told us there's a stiff in one of the local suburbs and he wants us to check it out. Wow, been a while since me and Chelsea tackled a murder case. This might be interesting. We're in the truck right now and we're heading for the house. 2:30 p.m. Jesus, whatever happened in this house I was not expecting. The victim looks like something ripped his mouth open and tried to yank something out from inside. I've seen a lot of messed up ways to kill a person, but this is rather strange. I don't really think any normal person would do this. The cop present at the crime scene told us that the kid was like this for 2 days, and his parents just discovered his body and called us in the morning. What? So they didn't enter his room for 2 days or whatever? What's really weird? Why is he spelling it R-L-Y? Why not just spell it like really? What the fuck? What's really weird about this is that there's a badly made cut on his chest that's shaped like the number 1. Oh my god, this guy's just random gore for the sake of gore and nothing else. I am so fucking scared. Chelsea told me she found a possible clue to the murder. She showed us that the victim owned a computer. The computer is badly burnt and wrecked. Both me and Chelsea have a theory to this. Either the killer destroyed the computer or the victim did it himself. Either way, we sent it to the station for research. 6:10 p.m. Alright, the guys from the lab have their report. They told us that the computer is wrecked from inside and out, and what I mean by that is that everything that was on this kid's computer is completely deleted, while at the same time the computer got destroyed. What? The only thing that seems to still be in the computer is some data from a computer game called Sonic.exe. 4:30 p.m. November 11th, 2011. A couple more murders these last few weeks. All the same killing methods. Dead bodies, torn open mouths, destroyed computers. The more recent killings are looking less messy, as if the killer is being more careful with tearing out whatever it is he's tearing out from inside these victims' bodies. There are also cuts on these victims' chests that seem to be in numerical order. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The killer seems to be keeping count of all the people he's killing. 8:30 p.m. Had dinner. Both me and Chelsea are brainstorming with what's been going on. It's really strange, the fact that computers are getting destroyed every time there's a murder victim and we find that there's some old data from the same game. Sonic.exe. That name reminds me of all the times me and Chelsea have played some of our old Sonic the Hedgehog video games. Oh boy, I'm a classic Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. Fuck off. I remember when we used to play Sonic Heroes, she always liked playing as Rouge the Bat, and I always liked playing as Vector. Well, you're gonna have to play as a speed character as well in order to finish the game, unless you're battling, but whatever. But it's weird. What does a Sonic game, a possibly fan-made one at that, got to do with all these killings? Yeah, exactly, because it's a fucking game, it can't hurt you! Unless it's retarded and there's like fucking supernatural shit going on. If that's the case, I'm out, I'm done! 2:45 p.m. December 2nd, 2011. Another murder, big surprise there. But now both me and Chelsea agree that all these murders are connected with that game. Maybe the killer made it all his calling card. The chief told us not to worry so much about a simple video game and just stick with what's going on with the murders. 6:30 p.m. Autopsy came in again. The doctors told us that aside from the wounds from the chest and mouth, the victims don't seem to show any signs of a murder or a struggle. In fact, as baffling as it seems, all the victims appear to be in perfect health, apart from the fact that they're dead. What? Yeah, they seem to be perfectly healthy except for the fact that they're, dead. I air checked the word dead because that's where the report came out really disturbing. The doctors stated that they're all in what appears to be in a persistent vegetative state, meaning that these people are in fact still alive. Oh, their brains and hearts are still working. Well, why did you call them dead then if they're still alive? But they're all in an empty, dead-like state, as if something robbed them of their minds or sense of self. Chelsea has stated it was probably one of the freakiest things she's seen in her days as my partner, and I don't blame her. ... Who would be capable of actually stealing people's sense of selves? It's like the devil is handpicking innocent people and robbing them of their souls for eternal damnation. Oh no! Sonic is the devil! Ah! 5:42 p.m. December 14th, 2011. Chelsea has been acting very strange lately. She seems quieter at work whenever we go home. She goes back into her room. I'm guessing she's just as determined to learn more about this case as I am. If she's onto something, I hope she lets me know first before we make it official. After all, we are a team. 2 p.m. December 19th, 2011. Chelsea didn't go to work with me. She said she wasn't feeling well. I'm starting to get a little worried for her. Ever since we took this case, she's been acting rather odd. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. Boss told me not to worry about it and maybe just look into what she was researching on. I might do that. Also, several news about people worshipping this guy recently. Calls himself X. I swear, the things kids will be into nowadays. What? Wait, they're worshipping X? Why are they worshipping him? What the fuck? 9:30 p.m. December 24th, 2011. Almost time for Christmas, though I don't know if I should celebrate. Chelsea's been shut up in her room almost every day. Not responding to me. I hope she's alright. Anyways, I've been looking into Chelsea's work, and I think she might have found something. Apparently the killer must be going after anyone who plays the Sonic.exe game. And once they've played the game, the killer tracks them down, kills them, and keeps count by carving the numbers into their chests. How would they keep track of that? How would they keep track of whoever plays the game? And how do you come across this game? But what about the fact that almost every victim looks as though they had their souls sucked right out of them? Wait a minute, I just remembered something. A few days ago, Chelsea came home from the store and went back into her room. She said she found a new game. Oh my god, Chelsea! Oh no, not Chelsea, my favorite character. We got to know her so well. And she found the fucking game in a store? You can just go out and buy this game in a store? What? 12:32 a.m. The writing is a bit sloppy and there are tears splooched here and there. Chelsea is dead, ... She found the game, ... Oh my god, why, ... 4:50 a.m. December 25th, 2011. I called the guys back at the station to help me move Chelsea. Oh god, why? Why her? Did the killer found out and tried to cover his tracks? No, it doesn't look like anything was taken or destroyed. Well, except for the computer. And the game is still here. I wanted to keep it to find out why this had happened, but the chief demanded I hand it over to him. The way he asked for it is really odd. It's as if he doesn't want me to do anything to this game disc. The funeral for my sister will be prepared in a few days. I can't believe that Chelsea, my own sister, is gone. When I find out who killed her, I'm gonna make sure he pays dearly. Oh boy, badass. Oh, blah, blah, blah. 4:50 p.m. December 28th, 2011. I came back from the funeral. God, am I a mess. Thankfully, boss, hey boss, was there for me. He's the only person who's ever supported me and Chelsea. I'm glad he's on my side about this case. Yeah, 'cause everyone else thinks you're fucking nuts. A woman came to me in the funeral party. Her name is Shannon Goldman, and she was supposedly a representative for the cult of X, as she called it. She told me she was sorry for my loss and pulled out some weird religious crap about X, wishing me a happier year. Seriously, who is this X guy anyways? She told me that soon X will make things better for the whole world, which pretty much ended the conversation right there. That woman is crazy. You don't say. Anyways, more news about the cult of X doing more crazy stuff. Wow, whoever this X guy is, he's making as much an impact on the public as the killer is. Oh, I don't know, maybe they're the same person, herp-a-derp-a-derp. 2:20 p.m., January 2nd, 2012. Another murder. Jesus, this guy never has a break with this, does he? This is like the 22nd killing. What is he trying to gain from killing all the people? And how the hell is he getting away with it so goddamn easy? I gotta know what it is Chelsea was finding. She was onto something, I just know it. Maybe if I look around in her room, I might find a clue. 5:30 p.m. Well, you didn't do that earlier, what the fuck? Well, whatever Chelsea found, she left a lot of good clues for me. The computer isn't entirely broken. In fact, it seems like it only got beat up a few times, but still surprisingly working like new. So what makes Chelsea different from all the other victims? Because all the other victims fucking got their computers destroyed. I'm actually surprised I didn't see it like this that night. But then again, if you lost someone you love, you too would lose sight of very important details surrounding you. Anyways, I checked the computer and there's an icon for the Sonic.exe game on her desktop. I think the Patrick picture in the background is moving. I don't know. It's really freaking me out. My god, how the hell did Chelsea even get this? I guess it doesn't really matter. What's really important is what I found in her notes. Apparently Chelsea was terrified of this game. Something from the game scared the crap out of her. In fact, according to what she wrote down, she made it seem like the game is cursed or something. But that can't be the case. There's no way a computer game could harm anyone. Right? Boy, was he wrong about that. 7:12 a.m., January 3rd, 2012. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe there is something spooky about the game after all. Spooky. You use spooky in a spooky story that makes it all the more spooky. Last night I had a dream. A nightmare. More like. I remember it well. I was trapped in darkness. All was quiet except someone was laughing and talking to me. I kept having visions of Sonic the Hedgehog smiling and appearing all around me as he talked to me. He told me to play the game over and over again, each time sounding more impatient. When he got to my face and yelled, "Play it!" That's when I woke up with a fright. Why would Sonic want me to play a game that possibly killed my sister? Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because he wants to kill you? 3:30 p.m. Another murder. So this guy's a detective, but he doesn't seem very fucking smart. Okay. 3:30 p.m. Another murder, number 24, and the cult of X seems to be pestering the public more and more. What's their deal? Don't they realize that there's a killer on the loose? Wait a minute. What if this X weirdo is the killer? No shit, Sherlock! Oh! It would make sense. Ever since the murder started, this cult has been hanging around, recruiting more and more people. And this X character they're worshipping, who is he? Why is it that this cult even started after several murders have taken place? I looked over Chelsea's notes again, and she seemed to agree with me. Apparently X has something to do with the Sonic.exe game. Did he make the game? Is he somehow got a hold of it and thought, hey, if I kill people with this game, people will like me? If what X is doing is real, then something is seriously wrong here. Because, yeah, that's what all serial killers do. They're like, I gotta start killing people. That way people will like me. 6:30 p.m. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! The chief of police came over to my apartment a while ago and told me that the investigation may be too much for me to handle, and he said I was off the case! What the hell? I've practically found a lot of evidence for it, and he practically told me that I shouldn't continue on. He also said that Chelsea would have wanted me to quit with this after what happened. Bullshit! Don't you mean bull freaking horse shit? Yeah, but I think the chief of police might be right, because you seem pretty goddamn insane. Whatever, I'm not gonna let some fathead stop me from solving this case. I am gonna find out who X really is, why he's doing all of this, and I'm gonna turn him in. Oh, I'm just so fucking scared right now, guys. 5 p.m. February... How long have I been recording for? 20 minutes, okay. More murders. We're up to 28 now. The boss contacts me about it every now and then behind the chief's back. He told me that whoever is causing all these murders is one smart son of a bitch. He clearly has a big penis. I mean, what? I can't really blame him. As much as I hate to admit it, I have to give X credit for being able to kill 28 people so far. Yeah, the guy who did this is such a genius, you know? The guy who must have come up with this is such a genius, right? Oh my god, such a genius. I'm so impressed. Oh, not like the author is like jerking himself off. Oh! But he's not gonna get away with it. Anyways, I've looked over Chelsea's notes again, and what she wrote down before she got attacked was very odd. Nonsensical stuff about a Sonic plushie always watching her, spying on her. Oh my god, a fucking Sonic plushie! I'm so scared, guys! I can't fucking continue reading! I'm just shaking in my boots right here! Oh! I never saw a Sonic doll in the apartment. Then again, I never questioned my sister's sanity. She was always the smart one in things, and it just pains me to realize how broken she was just before she died. I didn't tell the boss, about X or Chelsea's notes. I know he won't believe me. I know, but he will. I guess if you have to solve a case, you have to do it yourself. 8:30 p.m. Someone sent a friend request on my Skype. He calls himself Cole. He said he can help me with this case, but only if I can trust him. I really don't have a choice. I'm willing to do anything to put an end to this. Anyways, Cole told me that I first have to get files of all the victims in the Sonic.exe murders. That's what the news is starting to call them now, that the police has confirmed the old game data in the computers as evidence. Later on tonight, I'm gonna pay the station a little visit. 11:45 p.m. Jesus, what a close call. I just made it back from the station. I managed to grab all the files and I had a run-in with the chief. He asked what I was doing back in the station. I lied and told him that I had to pick up a few things from my office and decided to take some time off. Thankfully, he believed me. But it's strange. The way he talked to me sounded like he didn't believe me in the slightest. Anyways, I got the files just like Cole asked. I told Cole that all of the victims had the same occurrences. All of them were in a dead-like state as if their souls were taken out, that they were all numbered, and that each computer the victims had were somehow destroyed and had Sonic.exe inside their hard drives. Like, how do you mass produce this fucking game? Like, where do you get the funds for that shit? Cole said there's a reason why all the victims had Sonic.exe in their computers, and boy did I not like the answer. The cult of X is involved. Oh, really? I wonder why you included it in the story. Like, oh, it's not really, they're not involved with each other in the slightest. Oh, wait, they are! Their members, after someone gets killed, steals the game disc the victim had at the time and hides it away for a while until it shows up later on at a random place to easily obtain it. Well, how did the police know that they were in the hard drives then? These random locations could be anything. A game store, a pawn shop, the black market, eBay, oh god, not eBay, Craigslist, random yet seemingly harmless deliveries, anywhere that involves buying stuff. That way, when the next potential victim finds it, he or she becomes the new owner of the Sonic.exe game until X comes to kill them, and then a member of the cult comes to steal away the game disc again, and thus the cycle begins anew. I asked Cole why the cult is even doing this, and he told me that X, the bastard, is clearly some sort of holy figure to the cult, and and they will do whatever it takes to be on his good side. What does they see in X anyhow? Why is it they like him so much that they're willing to be accomplices to murder? Or better yet, what kind of power does X have to strike so much terror into people that they'll do whatever he says? 3:30 p.m. March 1st, 2012. I couldn't hold myself any longer. I had to know what Chelsea found in that game. So I played it. How the hell did you come across it? Didn't the Cult of X steal it? Whatever. It started off pretty basic with the classic Sonic.exe titles. Oh wait, Sonic the Hedgehog title screen until I started it. Sonic. His eyes had gone black, and there were red glowing dots staring at me. Oh god, I'm so... Jesus, guys, I'm so fucking scared. Sonic with glowing dots. Oh no. No. Okay, let's continue. Anyways, when I got on the character selection screen, yes, this game apparently has one, I was shown the character lineup: Shadow, Sally, and Rouge. Rogue and Emetelis! Rogue was Chelsea's favorite character. I chose not to play as her out of respect for Chelsea and chose Shadow. That laugh. It sounded just like the laugh Sonic made in that dream I had. It sounded a lot like that Kefka guy. The game started with a level title called Let's Play. Hey, it's the Great Clement doing some Let's Plays. Woohoo! Nah. And I was shown Shadow standing in what appears to be a hallway of mirrors with a faint echoing sound of a piano playing a calm melody in the distance. This is just like Sonic.exe 1. You haven't changed anything except switched up some characters and shit. So scary. I had Shadow walk down the hall, and every time he walked past a mirror, I was introduced to a more twisted, messed up version of himself in the mirror. His reflection's red markings were oozing red, as if he was bleeding, and his eyes were bloodshot to the point to where they were red, bleeding, and pulsating. And he was probably the most psychotic grin, and he had probably the most psychotic grin on his face. It's like I was looking at a walking fountain of blood. I had Shadow walk past the last mirror, and the music stopped. Shadow was now walking down an empty, quiet hallway. I had this growing sense of dread in my stomach. And then Shadow stopped at one more mirror. He stopped right at it, showing his weird bleeding reflection. And then that laugh came again, and I saw that the real Shadow was slowly transforming into his reflection, bleeding and smiling. What the hell kind of game is this? Maybe it's a fucking hacked game that someone made. It's not gonna hurt you, because it's a game. Apparently, or maybe it's gonna hurt you because the story is retarded. And then Sonic appeared with those black and red eyes, red tears coming down his face. He smiled as he looked at Shadow. And then the screen went black, and then came a message on the screen. It's not the outside that's important, it's who you are on the inside that really intrigues me. When it came back to the left, that is just so fucking scary that I'm just gonna stop reading this right now. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna continue. I need to get through this. I need to fucking get through this. When it came back to the level, Shadow was sitting on the floor, cradling in a half-fetal position, like a child, just grinning that freaky grin. Then Sonic smiled as he looked at me, and then lunged at Shadow, the screen going black with a loud pixelated screeching noise. Gah! I still feel as if I can still hear it ringing in my ears. That laugh came again, and another message. You're learning more about this better than anyone, aren't you, Derek? What the fuck? How the hell does this game know me? This doesn't make any sense. It brought me back to the main menu, and I saw that Shadow was now in one of the TV screens looking at he did earlier, looking rather mindlessly happy. I had to turn the game off. My head hurt so much from playing all this. Was this Chelsea found a haunted computer game, and now some guy is using this to as an excuse to kill people just to gain a cult? I just don't get it. All caps. Why is all of this happening? Who is X? Who is X? Who is X? ... Sonic? 4:30 p.m., March 2nd, 2012. I've come to a conclusion. It's obvious that X is no ordinary human being. In fact, I no longer even think he's human. He's no ordinary human being. I don't even think he's human. Cole filled me in about him. X is really called Sonic.exe. Because Sonic.exe is the scariest fucking name for a monster of all time. Not like Cthulhu, not like fucking, the Rake, the Slender Man, the, I don't know, Sonic.exe. Like, people will talk about Sonic.exe for years and years. It will be passed down from generation to generation, The scariest monster who ever lived. Sonic.exe. Yeah, it's really called Sonic.exe, named after the game that's been causing all this trouble. Cole Skyped me recently that Sonic.exe has been around long before the game did. Oh wow. I asked him what X was exactly and his answer unnerved me. Sonic.exe is a monster. No, not the monsters you see in horror films or video games. He is a real monster! And he's not just any monster apparently. Cole told me that X is a supernatural being from another dimension? So you're from another dimension and your name is an executable file in a computer and you've been around for longer than the game existed? Possibly longer than computers have existed and your name is Sonic.exe? How fucking crazy is that? Yeah, exactly. But it's true. It has to be. Yeah, because this is all true. It's all true to all of you who say that all creepypastas are real. This is so true. X has this power to control all of reality in his realm. And he is unable to do the same in our world because he can't enter it. So some time ago, someone made a game disc that would serve as a window between X's world and ours. Anyone who plays it gets a front row seat of what X dimension looks like, and it is hell. Not literally hell, but pretty freaking close. Over time, after someone plays X's game, X sends out a plushie of Sonic to act as a spy for him. Then, when the time is right, X is able to open the window for a short time and pull people into his world where they are trapped forever. This is how he's able to kill people so easily without anyone noticing. He comes out of the computer, pulls the soul out of the person's body, and then goes back into the computer to retreat into his dimension. There he can make the soul he captured his slave for all eternity. Oh, this is pretty fucked up. If I was told about this long ago, I would not have believed it, but now I'm straight up convinced. Everything Cole has told me is the truth so far, and right now, I am writing down all that he's telling me, just in case any of this information becomes useful. 6:30 p.m. Cole told me that he has to go. He'll get in trouble if he gets caught talking to me, but he says he'll Skype me again soon. Until then, I'm asked to write down the names of any potential victims this time. I am also asked to keep an eye out. The cult is getting suspicious. 4:30 p.m. April 22nd, 2012. I don't give a shit about this. Can you please just continue playing the game and just die already? Please. 29th murder and no word from Cole yet. I nearly escaped from a few members of the cult and anybody that might be involved. I can't trust anyone now. I need to stay in my apartment more often so no one finds me. The person killed this time was a middle-aged guy named Paul. He was very paranoid of the outside world and anything could traumatize the poor guy. Apparently he had a Sonic Adventure 2 game to stay sane, and he always played as Dr. Eggman. I betcha X has made the poor man a vegetable in his world by now. May 4th, 2012. I just realized something. Why is it that the chief tried to get me off the job? Why did he confiscate the damned game disc? Wait, so he confiscated the game disc, but then you played the game and now he confiscates. What? Why has he been practically intercepting every one of mine and Chelsea's moves in the case? I'll tell you why he's in on this. He's working for the cult of X. It is the only explanation. He took the game disc so that way the cult could use it to continue with the killings. But the boss, hey boss, oh the boss, he can't be involved in this too. He's been mine and Chelsea's friend for years. No, I don't think he would have ever go into this. A matter of fact, I don't think he even knows about what's going on. Damn, Chief, why would you do this? When I uncover this conspiracy, I'm ratting you out. Oh my god, conspiracy. Oh. August 12th, 2012. Wow, that was a long time. We went from May to August. So this is like 1999 apparently. Boss called 2 more murders, 30 and 31. Why is he still making contact with you even though you're off the case? Some kid named Tom. Oh no, Tom! The original Sonic guy, whatever the fucking dickbag motherfucker. Some kid named Tom hanged himself weeks before he gained a package from his deceased friend Kyle. Not surprisingly, they both played the damned game. Kyle played it first and passed it on to Tom before X got him. Kyle tried to put up a good fight against X, but he clearly was no match for the Fiend. So Kyle tried to warn Tom not to play the game, but Tom did it anyways. Why did Kyle give Tom the game if he knew it would fucking kill him? And why did Tom play the game? I'll tell you why, because it's forced, contrived bullshit. X used this as an advantage to mess with poor Tom's head, making him believe that his curiosity and wanting to help others was what caused his best friend's suffering. Yeah, he really wanted to help Kyle. That's why he played the game. That's why he didn't listen to his final heed, like whatever, his final wish. Yeah, sure. Tom is just so perfect, isn't he? Just so perfect. Totally not because the author is a fucking narcissist who loves himself. Tom tried to commit suicide by hanging in order to save himself from X, but apparently it failed. So he tried to prevent X from killing him by killing himself. Okay. X is not only dangerous and powerful, he is downright sadistic and insane. He thinks that all the horrific things he's doing is all part of some silly game. X, you monster. Why are you doing this? What are you trying to gain? August 24th, 2012. Played more of the game, like months after you played the first game. Or you started playing the game. The level Sally was in was really odd. She was in what appeared to be an old, desolate city. The sky a dull, dark mixture of clouds. Everything a dull, empty, and dead. No music. Oh my god, I'm just going insane here. I'm just so tired of this story. I think I'm going a bit insane reading this. What was weird is how she was smiling. Maybe she found something good. No, that wasn't the case at all. After I had her run and jump past debris, she reached the end of the level. Sonic, no, X, was there. She smiled at him, and he smiled back. Then another message. See, I'm not just such a bad guy, Derek. This is my Sonic.exe voice. Then another. I can be kind when I want to. Then it showed X holding Sally's hand, smiling warmly at her. She looked different now. Her eyes were soon shut, and her color palette seemed darker. Is this a tribute to Sally.exe, which is also a shitty fucking story? X gently placed his hands around her head. I really do love humans, Derek. So much fun to play with. In fact, I guess you could say... Then it showed me a close-up of X, a close-up of some anus or something now, with a wide mad grin, violently snapping Sally's neck. She was still smiling as she as though she did not feel any pain from it. They're the ultimate toy! I almost gagged at that. Oh, I gagged at these 16-bit graphics, man. This is so disgusting. The main menu showed Sally eye her TV screen, still in her darker state. She was still smiling. She can't have possibly enjoyed any of that. Because she's not real. 8:30 p.m. Cole just called me. He said that all the characters you play as in the game is all of Sonic.exe's slaves, turned into horrific parodies of Sonic characters, or at least turned into their favorite Sonic characters, and X sets them up randomly in each game to show us humans what's in store for us. Wait. Oh god, no, I won't do it. I won't play the game just to watch you harm her, X. Fuck you. Oh, this is terrible. Fucking terrible. So he takes the people that he kills and turns them into Sonic characters. Oh, this is unbelievable. How did he make the first game then? Like the very first X game. How did he get people then? Oh. August 25th, 2012. More information on X. X has these 7 guardians ruling over his world alongside him. They are essentially extensions of EXE himself, made from his power combined with powerful emotions of humans. Each guardian is named after the emotions they were born from. Oh my god, what is this? How did this go from simply a hacked game to a fucking devil monster creature with 7 guardians? Oh, my head! I am going insane! Oh. Okay, Kito, Prayer Aishu, Sorrow Gekido, Rage Kirai, Hatred Kofuku, Happiness Koyofo, Fear Yukubu, Desire. Oh, okay, so they have like fucking Japanese names now, cause the author is trying to make a fucking anime, but X created these beings to not only maintain order in his world, but to cause trouble in ours. They corrupt humans and make them more susceptible to X, snatching them away by manipulating their emotions. For example, Gekido could bring out your anger and make you violent towards others, while Yukibo can manipulate your desires and confuse you with what's reality and what's not. Oh no. Also, Cole has informed me that X plans to one day permanently cross over to our world, so that way his reality will merge with ours and all of mankind will become X's slaves for eternity. But how? How does he plan to accomplish such a feat? Cole thinks that the cult is thinking up ways to make it so, but so far none of their attempts have been successful. Apparently their knowledge in computers is not as superior as the unknown original creator of the disc. I asked while Cole knew so much of this. I don't know what compelled me to ask, but I'm guessing it's been nagging me for some time. Oh god, guys, get ready for this plot twist. Oh my god. I could totally not see this coming. Dear God, poor Cole. He revealed that he was a member of the cult of X, but he didn't like what he was getting into and tried to stop the cult. At least until X got to him first. Now he's stuck in X's world. He said he's lucky to have even found me, since the window is still here. Anyway, he's telling me that he has information on how to put a stop to X and the cult's plans. How do you know this? The best way he knows how to stop X in his tracks is to destroy the disc. That way his only way in and out of worlds will be gone and he won't be able to cause any more trouble in ours. Wait a minute, how did he enter our world in the first place? Because he existed way before the game was made. Oh! The chief still has the disc. I need to prepare on getting it back. There are like numerous discs. How are you gonna destroy all of them? Because the Cult of X don't seem very keen on letting you get the disc. 8:42 p.m. X got cold. I was in the middle of talking with Cole while preparing, and then we got disconnected. How are you talking to him if he's in like hell? If he's in the other dimension bullshit? When I reconnected, Cole's username changed to X, because X is the scariest fucking letter in the world. X told me that Cole has been cheating and needs to be punished, and then he posted a ha over and over and over and over. God damn you, Sonic.exe! My hand is still bleeding from shattering the screen. What? But I don't care. Not anymore. It's time to end this. I'm gonna get that damn disc and destroy it if I don't write back after this final entry. Why is this your final entry? Because you're gonna destroy the disc. But oh well, this is the final entry apparently. Well, let's just say that whoever finds this, whoever reads this diary, please find it as instructive as you can. How the fuck are you gonna find this instructive? Like, oh, destroy the disc. That's it. That's it. Everything you've read in my diary is the truth. Oh, yeah, sure, man, sure. X is a monster from another world, and the Cult of X is conspiring to help him take over our world. This cannot happen. I hope that whoever finds this and tries to put an end to this madness, this is a game on a bigger scale. We are all pawns in an elaborate, chaotic game where the rules are being devised by the mind of a monster. Oh, that reminds me of the Rings of Akaten speak from Doctor Who. Something that is far better than this crap. How dare you fucking... If that was a reference to Doctor Who or some other epic speech, how fucking dare you reference that? Please do whatever you can, friend. He must be stopped. Goodbye and good luck. Derek Green. That was Derek's last journal entry. Finally! He wrote this 3 weeks ago. Yeah, sure. Today is his birthday. And now he's dead. Really? You sure? You serious? I wonder why he acted the way he was during these horrible events. I was worried about my friend because he's an over dramatic little bitch. But I never bothered to find out why at the time. I feel so stupid. Derek tried to fight this battle alone, and I did nothing. I haven't heard from Derek in 3 weeks, but yesterday I got an email from someone named Cole. I wonder who this Cole person could be. Oh my. I wonder why he acted the way he was during these... Oh wait. It was addressed strictly to Bob Richardson. Bob Richardson, that's my name. Bob. You know, Bob. That is a fantastic name. I'm so scared right now. I clicked on it, and it was an audio tape. That was... How is it an... audio tape? That was made September 13th. That was made a day ago before I got the email. I clicked on it. This is what was on the audio tape. Recording starts. A man is grunting and yelling as 2 people are dragging him into the room. How do you know this from an audio tape? Derek. Get your fucking hands off of me, you crazy cultist freaks. Oh god, so scared. The sound of high heels is heard as another person walks into the room. Shannon Goldman. How do you even know who's speaking? It's an audio tape. Okay, so Shannon Goldman. Isn't that what you would call the Christians and the Satanists, Mr. Green? Oh my god, this story is just a jab at Christianity and at Satanism and at religion. Derek. Goldman. Struggling is heard. More high heel sounds as Goldman approaches Derek. Goldman. Derek. Why do you deny X? Don't you see what he's trying to do for everyone? He only wants to make our world as happy as he is. Fuck you. Fuck off. This story is terrible. Like, oh look, he's trying to make the world a better place. Oh look, Sally only kills people who's been raped and murdered. That makes her so much better. Don't kill the rapists. Don't kill the murderers. Just kill the victims. Cause fuck you. Oh, that is just so retarded. Oh, sorry. I'm just going off the beating pattern. But that was some comment on the overrated creepypasta list. Apparently, Sally, the little girl from the fucking overrated creepypastas, apparently she kills people who are raped and killed, or raped and bullied, so that they don't have to live in this world they hate anymore. And apparently that made it one little girl's favorite creepypasta. And I'm just sitting here like, why the fuck do you not kill the rapists instead? Why the fuck do you not kill the bullies instead? No, you kill the victims. That is, oh my god. Let's get back to the story. I'm getting off track here. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, Derek. Quietly, happy, more loudly. You think stealing souls and turning them into puppets is being happy? Our planet is not his toy box, you bitch! Goldman, more coldly. It's not your place to decide what X wants with humanity, Mr. Green. He is a divine being that wishes to make humanity happy by showing us the paradise that is his world, in his world, where life is strong, in his world. Life's an open book in this world. A compromise does not... I can't sing because my voice is so tired. I'm so sorry. Okay, his world, and taking us from the wretched filth of a planet he've been forced to live on. Derek, struggling. Some of us actually like this planet, Goldman. X's world is nothing more than a prison. All X cares about is making us his plaything for all eternity. Can't you see it's not fair? Goldman, surprisingly angry. What do you know about what's not fair? Derek, more than you do, obviously. Oh, snap. A loud slap is heard and Derek falls to the ground. Goldman quietly. You fool. X chose me to be his most loyal because he knew I never liked this planet because I'm an emo bastard. No, I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with emos, just have a problem with people who see this world like, oh, this is such a horrible world, there's pain, there's just pain everywhere. That's the only thing I have a problem with, okay? He knew I want to be rid of the stupidity humanity is causing. I am perfectly okay with being X's slave, if it means getting away from it all. Getting the peace I finally deserve after all this time. And if everyone's gotta go with me, then too fucking bad. So apparently you're fucking Thomas. You bad creepypasta watchers are gonna get that reference. Derek, chuckling rather shakingly. Whatever, it doesn't matter anyway, cause I'm going to stop you once and for all. Goldman, oh, are you now? With what, I presume? Derek, pulls out something from his coat. It's his dildo. I mean, what? With this. Several gasps and murmurs are heard. Cole told me that the only way X can enter our world to collect more souls is with this. Well, no more. A loud snapping noise is heard. Silence is heard. Goldman starts laughing. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? 53 minutes. Great. Fantastic. Gotta try to keep this under 1 hour, I hope. Goldman. So Cole told you that, huh? Ha! A smart boy, but even geniuses tend to get their information wrong. Derek. What? What do you mean? Goldman. Easy. High heels again as Goldman walks across the room. It's true that X cannot enter our world unless someone places the disk into a computing system. But I'm curious, Mr. Green. The sound of Goldman pulling out something from her pocket. Goldman. Whatever made you both think that disc in particular was the original? Derek, shakingly. No, that can't be. Goldman. A brilliant theory, I might add, but I'm afraid it's your last one, detective. The sound of a disc being inserted into a CD drive is heard. Oh, so there's just a CD drive in there, just for whatever reason. Derek, violent struggling and yelling is heard. No, let me go. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I've done to this company? Oh. Okay. And then strange supernatural sounds are heard. And then the audio breaks up and distorts a bit. A new person is walking into the room as Derek is screaming for his life. X. Hi, Derek. Derek. No! No! X. More clearly. Ready for round 2! Then loud screeching noises are heard as the audio distorts more badly more. Derek is screaming, Sonic.exe is laughing, and as there is a loud tune playing sped up and in reverse, and a loud fast drum-like rhythm, booming loudly as the whole audio distorts and breaks up, finally ending in static. The audio tape ends. After hearing this, I've never felt so helpless. Both my friends are gone. Well, you changed fucking quickly, because in the beginning of the story you seemed quite okay, but now you're like, oh, so tortured. Oh, after hearing this, I've never felt so helpless. Both my friends are gone, taken from me. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm a useless cop after all, but I hope someday someone, somewhere is able to put a stop to this, to do what I failed to do. I have to hope, I have to believe there's a chance at winning this, because if there's no hope, no chance, Sonic.exe wins the game. No, because you can fucking go and get the original disc and you can snap that and shit, but I guess maybe that's not gonna do anything because it's fucking overpowered. That might just be one of the worst creepypastas I have ever read in my entire fucking life. Because with Homicidal Louis, you know, it's bad, it has horrible grammar, and it's completely immoral and completely stupid, and it's just retarded. But this is on a whole new level of awful, okay? It jumps the shark way too fucking much. Like, Guardians, different dimensions, 7 Guardians, like, just brought in there for no fucking reason whatsoever. Oh my god, I am just so tired right now. Credited to JC the Hyena, who is, like, he's in his early 20s, and he's written this, and I'm 16 years old. And I could take a dump and make something more believable than this crap. I have no fucking words. Let's take a look at some of the comments here. Categories: Sonic, Journal, Pasta trying to be good when it sucks enough to be a troll. Yeah, because this pasta was meant to be taken seriously, okay? Fucking hell. Mother of fuck, this page is long like my penis. Yeah, that was so fucking long. Too long that it had to be. Unnecessary sequels. Stupid is as the main character does. Read by Sog. Oh shit. 12 hours ago by Michael 888888. Why God why? I lost so many brain cells reading this. Holy shit, and I thought part 1 was bad. Hooray, this story somehow managed to be fucking worse and longer and more playful than the original. Fuck the bleeds coming straight from the underground. Bad pasta got it bad because he's brown. Like shit. This sounds like it would make a better mystery novel than it would a creepypasta. Fuck off! I consider this so bad it's good. At least I don't completely despise it like the original. Oh my god. No, fuck this. Oh god. Hold up, this is official. Alright, Sonic.exe was bad on its own. Too cliche, too gory, and you're probably thinking it's not cliche. Well, it is, actually. I'm done. Happy to see that some people are saying that the story is bad. Some people still have brains. I'm so tired. This was the worst thing fucking ever. Worse. I don't know what to say. Thanks for tuning in. More videos to come soon. Hopefully good stories, because oh god.